Are you gonna hug me like you did way down in Nashville? Are you gonna tell me that you love me like you do? Am I gonna see your pretty drama face in Nashville? 'Cause when I do, you know I'm coming home to you.
Hello everybody, we're back at it again. This is Vessie Mink with the Music Train, episode 4, with the one and only singer-songwriter out of Canada. Mela Bee is here today. We're so super excited to have her here. I don't even want to waste another second. You know how it is. I like to jump right into it. But before I do, thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you to Mr. BK Han, my co-host and executive producer of The Music Train, a show that was born on an app called Connect Club. Our first season is all NFTs, guys, songs that were written on the spot with words from guests. Like today, we're going to do another one. Let's bring her up, the one and only Mela Bee, to The Music Train.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? This is our first face-to-face, although we go back. You know, I know you've been in the studio recording a record. You've had some big life changes as well. There's so much that I want to ask you. Of course, the very first thing is, how are you doing today?
Today I'm good. It's a nice vocal rest day. I'm not in the studio today, which I love being in the studio, but sometimes it's nice to have a day off.
You work so hard. I mean, I see your posts, and I mean, really, it's been... When do you have time to sleep, first of all? Because like you're always recording, you're traveling too, you do shows, you're on X. You tell me more about how did and when music touched your heart first, and how did it first begin for you?
Well, I think it's inherited. My dad was a musician. He was touring in his 20s, and he kind of gave it up as a profession and leaned into it as a hobby when he decided he wanted to settle down and have kids, and he ended up opening up a business completely unrelated to music. When I was 4 years old, 4 or 5 years old, he gifted me my very first Roland keyboard.
Sweet.
Yeah, I can confidently say that my dad is living vicariously through me. So.
Oh, I want to have him on the show. Shout out to your dad. Thank you to Mela's parents. Oh my gosh. So your father is a songwriter as well?
Yeah. He's written many, many songs. He hasn't put any music out yet, though, so I'm working on it. I'm making sure that happens.
Oh, I'm excited. That's very exciting. I actually helped my father, who told me 99.9% of people die with their dreams, Vessie. So, I mean, from an early age, I was like, well, gosh, that's heartbreaking, and no way. I don't want to accept that reality at all. And his dream was to be a singer, and we produced his record a few years ago and got it on iTunes and Spotify, you know, through DistroKid and stuff. So I can't wait to hear your dad's record. Do you remember the first time you picked up a guitar and wrote a song?
So guitar came later for me. I was more on piano and vocals until I was maybe 16. I was in high school, maybe a little bit younger than that. But yeah, I remember just kind of feeling drawn to the guitar in high school. I was surrounded by musicians. I went to a regional arts high school, so it was like High School Musical. Yeah, and one of my good friends in high school played guitar, and we used to sit in the stairwell at the school and sing and just kind of jam. And I was like, man, I really want to be able to do this like myself. Yeah, I picked it up when I was like 15 or 16, and then that was just it. I was like, oh, this is my instrument.
Totally. And the first time I heard you was on your show, because you have a show on X called Promote Your Music, Please.
Yeah, plug your music, please.
Plug your music, please, with Tony Parisi, who was a guest here actually for episode 1. Shout out to Tony Parisi, Megan Baker, Dead Freddy on. Next week, we're going to have Christina Fitzsimmons on, another singer. Shout out to everybody who's been on the show. Mel, I've been wanting to have you in the Music Train for a long time. Mr. BK Han sends his hellos from Singapore. Hopefully he'll be in to say hello to you this evening, as it's morning time for him. Do you have any words of wisdom to young, you know, excited, beginning songwriters, people who kind of, maybe they don't completely have it yet, but they want to do it? Like, what is your like roadmap for them? Do you have some wisdom to share?
I feel inclined to tell people all the time to be yourself, be your authentic self, and don't try to fit a mold in the music industry, because you can tell. Absolutely, you can tell when someone's trying to like fit some sort of just like ideal of what they wish they could sound like or what they wish they could be. And I definitely struggled with that for a long time. So I think the quicker you can figure out who it is you are and how you can present that authentically, especially in this digital world, the rest kind of ends up falling into place. At least that's how it's been for me. And then my other piece of advice would be just be prepared for anything, like absolutely anything. Don't let your, if you're in a small town, think outside of that small town, think big, because you never know what could happen. Especially, like I said, in this digital world, like you just don't know, like you don't know who you're going to run into. And my dad always told me, practice like every opportunity is at your fingertips.
Because I love that.
That you don't want to be faced with an opportunity and feel unprepared for it. You want to be prepared for every single opportunity.
Absolutely. You have a way with words, a way with hosting a space, a way with giving people the microphone to share their own songs and hearts. Did you ever think you were going to become a host of a show?
I've always liked talking to people. I like connecting with people. And that's why I struggled with social media for so long, because it felt very disconnected. So when I found X Spaces, I was like, dude, this is sick. Like, I get to actually connect with people and talk to people and make friends. And like, it's not, sometimes as a musician, it feels like you're just placing little pieces of yourself on the internet. And it's like, please pay attention to me. Like, it feels icky.
Who wants to ask for that? You kind of just want to.
Yeah, you just want to find your people, right? Like,
Totally.
Everybody's out here just trying to find their people. So when I saw that, there was an opportunity to do so on X, where most of my following is, I was like, yeah, this is cool. I want to start hosting spaces. And they started off very conversational. I've been on X Spaces since 2021, and I've gone through different, different phases. I've just like hung out until 4 a.m. in the DGen spaces, or, I've hosted really like structured spaces as well. And I do have plans. The Plug Your Music Please, that took a bit of a step back in my life for the moment being, just because I, with recording an album and touring and all that kind of stuff, it's just it was hard to stay consistent with it. And I used to get really upset with myself about that, but it just is what it is. We're all going to go through phases of life, right? And the people that are real friends and the people that are real connections will always be there, just like your best friend that you can call up from when you were a kid, right? I do have plans for X Spaces, and I would love to level it up and do something more like sponsored, more structured, highlight other musicians, because I do have a bit of a larger platform than a lot of my really, really talented friends that deserve a big platform to share their music on. So I would love to be that kind of middle, person there to be able to connect people with other people would be really cool.
Will you play a song for us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Oh my gosh. I just can't believe I've been listening to your voice for like over a year. Has it been 2 years? Time is going by so fast.
Yeah, honestly, the time just flies. So I don't know.
All right, here we go, Mela. Tell us about the song you're going to sing. And also, I just can't wait to talk about the record that you're making. It's your first official record, right?
Yep.
Amazing. It's just amazing. Here we go. Mela Bee on the music train.
Cool. All right. This is an original called Dance and Cry. And yes, it's supposed to just make you dance and cry, I guess. I guess I had this coming. The rain was bound to fall. I'm not ready. How could you be steady? I made the bed, but I can't sleep without you messing it up with me. Now I'm the man saying funny. I don't wanna know. I just gotta know. Does she make you laugh? Does she make you cry? Does she scratch your back? Does she make you satisfied? Oh, oh. Are you satisfied? Does she know your past? Does she know your dreams? Would she give it all just to make you happy? Oh, oh, oh. Are you happy? I know that I'm not perfect. For you, I really tried. How'd I let you slip away? I can't bear another day. Oh, it seems you've got new plans, as you should. Somewhere our names are etched in blood. Ain't that funny? I don't wanna know. I just gotta know. Does she make you laugh? Does she make you cry? Does she scratch your back? Does she make you satisfied? Oh, oh. Are you satisfied? Does she know your past? Does she know your dreams? Would she give it all just to make you happy? Oh, oh, oh. Are you happy? I don't wanna know. I just gotta know. Does she make you laugh? Does she make you cry? Does she scratch your back? Does she make you satisfied? Oh, oh. Are you satisfied? Does she know your past? Does she know your dreams? Would she give it all just to make you happy? Oh, oh. Are you happy? Are you happy without me? Are you happy? Are you happy without me? Are you happy?
That was so beautiful. I loved it. We've got the one and only Mela Bee here today, and that was so beautiful. One of my favorite songs. Your tone is just so true. It's so beautiful. I love your songwriting. I love how your songs captivate. And not only love songs, you write serious songs about other topics as well. Do you remember the first serious song that you wrote that was not about the heartbreak?
One would be The Optimist. It definitely wasn't the first not love song that I ever wrote, but it's one that just I love, and it carries some heavy meaning. And it kind of stemmed from being labeled the optimist in my family and with my friends. A lot of people
labeled you? Who labeled you? I'm gonna get into it. Let's get into it.
I mean, everyone. Like I'm definitely a person that people tend to gravitate to. At least it seems, for like an optimistic perspective. My dad says it all the time. Yeah.
Thank God. You can reach Mela Bee at her Linktree, and also on X, of course. You can go check out Mela there. And you have a Patreon going right now, a support page, which I'm going to visit after our show here today. I want to support you. And I actually encourage everybody out there to support Mela Bee in every way you can. Our musicians are a lifeline. They're the reason why we do what we do, which is we need to make it through every day. And how else can we do that without the beautiful music of our young stars, people who have the world in their hands and their hearts? They're able to share that love through their music, through their companionship with their music, and give that to the world. That's what this amazing young lady has done. She's from Ontario, a small town. Mela Bee is with us today. Her father, huge influence on her musical career, and her mother as well. I know that. Very proud of you, all your accomplishments. Do you think that singer-songwriters should be, let's talk about payment for what we do, especially in Web3. What is Web3 to you? I know that it's synonymous with being an independent in the music industry and making a living. Something big happened in Web3 to you, and I had no idea until just a few months ago.
It's on YouTube. If you type in Mela Bee crypto, it should have.
I was blown away. I mean, first of all, I love Nirvana. I love that you do cover songs. I just love your influences. So yes, the stage is yours.
Web3 to me is beginning of something really cool. I think that the power that musicians once had over their craft it's never been 100%, first of all, but I think that it's gotten worse over the years with streaming platforms and, the very, very little money that musicians make on streaming platforms. Just, it's not sustainable. So it's kind of cool to have this new technology that offers something different and takes out the middleman or the middle platform, right? To me, Web3, the technology is what I'm most excited about. It just it can solve a lot of problems. For instance, it takes months and months and months for artists to get paid out from streaming platforms and radio and whatever. So blockchain technology could make that instant. Mm-hmm. So that's a very cool solution that I see in there. And then as far as my experience in Web3, I was streaming. I was live on Twitch.
You didn't have any idea that this was going to happen because I could tell. I was just like, what was this place? Was this heaven? Where was this? Who are these people? And thank God that they found you, because you deserve every bit that they poured out to you. I just hope it just keeps coming, Mela Bee. I'm a huge fan. So yes, I keep interrupting you, but go ahead, please tell me.
That's okay. Yeah, I was streaming on Twitch, and I streamed on Twitch every night. It was just like any other night.
Every night you streamed on Twitch?
Oh, I was streaming on Twitch every night. Yeah, for like 4 hours at a time.
Oh my gosh. For how long did you do that? That's incredible.
It wasn't super long before I had that experience happen to me. I think it was maybe like half a year in.
Wow. 6 months though, 4 hours a day. That's a lot of freaking work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I thought I was being scammed. I honestly thought that there was, because it had happened previously where bots came into my stream and started like spamming really terrible things to try and get my stream closed down. Oh, so I thought that's what was happening again. And I was so close to kicking them all out and just closing my stream. But I didn't, because my friend messaged me on Discord, and I don't even check Discord really frequently.
Discord's like another planet to me.
So my friend messaged me on Discord and was like, hey, I think they're trying to send you crypto. And I was like,
let's go.
Yeah. To be honest, I was at a point in my life where I was like, all I knew was Bitcoin. I didn't know there was any other cryptocurrencies. Wow. Like, I knew nothing. And then, Kobe, who was at the time known as Crypto Cobain, went into my stream and he asked me to play a Nirvana song. So I played a Nirvana song, and then asked me to download MetaMask. So I downloaded MetaMask, and then I just kept playing. Because I was like, this might be the only time that I ever have thousands of people watching me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Mela. Oh my God. Mela.
So I just kept playing and playing and playing. I think I played till 7 a.m. And within like an hour, I looked at my MetaMask and I was like, is this real? Because they had sent me upwards of $250,000 worth of.
Oh my God.
And I don't like, you didn't know about it because it's difficult. I'm a very private person.
I wasn't even sure if I should say anything except for me in Web3, just to see that kind of win, it made me so happy to see it.
It's one of those things that like, it's weird I appreciate the support so much, but also I couldn't go into every single space and be like, hey, I'm the person that got rated by Kobe. So it's like, you can only talk about that for so long before it's like, hey, shut up, girl.
Right. That should go in a song. I could hear it over like a dance beat. Hey, I'm the girl who got raided by Kobe.
Yeah. So, but
well, you know what?
An incredible experience, and I'm so grateful. I called my dad on the stream, and it was a very wholesome experience when I just called him and was like, Dad, guess what just happened to me? And I told him, and he was like, what did he say? He said, you go, girl.
That's too cute. Oh, when's the record coming out? And can you tell us more about the record you're making?
Yeah. I don't have an official date yet. I was really aiming for it to be in May, but I think I'm going to release a single from the album in May. It just got submitted for mixing and then mastering, and then the single's ready. So that'll be coming out within the next few weeks here. I don't know. I didn't want to, yes, I had like a deadline in mind to keep myself accountable, but I also wanted to give the music the time that it deserved and not rush anything. So yeah, it's like you face little things in the studio here and there. You're like, oh, we got to solve this problem. Oh, now there's this problem. We got to solve this. So kind of makes it, challenging to pick a specific date for me. But
are you finished? Are you finished with the record? It's done?
It's nearly done. It's so close. We just need to button up, I would say maybe 1 or 2 more sessions, and then it's mixing, mastering, and then it's done.
And how did you find your producer and the engineer?
So it's self-produced.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah, it's self-produced, and my engineer is incredible. His name is Brian Hewson, and he is just incredible at what he does. He's been doing it for a very, very long time. And that was part of when I was kind of scoping out studios and where to work and who to work with. I wanted someone that was going to kind of do things old school. Yeah. So all analog equipment. Yeah. Like live tracked bass and drum bed tracks. So nothing is artificial. Everything you hear is real, live, organic instrumental.
Yes. Beautiful. Okay. Is this a song from the record? Are you able to share any songs from the record, or do you know? Oh, great. Okay, cool. Tell us about it. Can't wait to hear it.
The reason I'm playing it is the first song I wrote for the record. So it was written in 2020, right when I was like, peak, like I'm gonna do this, like I'm going all in.
Let's go.
And I really think that, like, I love this song, but it's really cool to see how my songwriting has developed since writing it. But it's one song that I'm just like, I don't care, this is still a banger. I don't care.
Let's go.
So anyways, here we go. Some people know this song as Boiler Room. Others know it as One Thing, Not You. So here we go. And I'm sorry, but I don't think you ever will. No, you don't know the full truth. And it's funny that you seem to think you do. 'Cause I got one thing on my mind. I got one thing on my mind. I got one thing on my mind, and it's not you. You don't need me like you say you do. Trust me, baby, I can't be the one to pull you through. You just tease me and you make me feel so small. So why should I put you on a pedestal? 'Cause I got one thing on my mind. I got one thing on my mind. I got one thing on my mind. And it's not you, no, it's not you, no. I've got one thing on my mind. I got one thing on my mind. I got one thing on guess I'm just bad at writing love songs. In fact, I don't think that I've ever written one at all. 'Cause just when I feel like it's my time to fall, you come around and prove I was better on my own. 'Cause I've got one thing on my mind. I've got one thing on my mind. I've got one thing on my mind. And it's not you, no, it's not you, no. I've got one thing on my mind. I've got one thing on my mind. I've got one thing on my mind. And it's not you.
Yes, love it. Oh, such a good song, and your voice is so, it's so good, and the feeling is so like, I don't know. I want to see music videos. Are we making music videos? What's happening with that?
The plan is to make some music videos, so I would love to make a video for this one. This song gives me like very, it's a little bit sassy.
Totally sassy. The music train was born on an app called Connect Club. And BK Han one day said, you know, oh, so-and-so's here and so-and-so's here. Hey, Bessie, let's ask them a couple words and then you write a song on the spot. So he kind of ushered me into this, it becoming like, you know, she can do this. And then I also did the Web3 dictionary. I wrote 100 songs from Web3, like DeFi is the new frontier, Bitcoin is digital gold, ETH is money, crypto is risky, all of these titles that I didn't write. And that was very, very difficult for 3 months to cut. What? I'm going to write 100 songs. Why did I say I was going to do that? Like, how can, you know, how do you do that? How do you write 100 songs? Are you into AI and do you utilize AI at all? And have you tried Suno.ai?
I haven't tried Suno. I use AI as like it's like my personal assistant.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah. So like I'll feed it information. Like for example, with the album, I was struggling with figuring out like a visual identity for the album. I had like little ideas here and there, but I couldn't really like, I don't know. I'm the auditory, right? Like I got to make the music and then I got to figure out this like visual aspect to it. And that was really tough for me to picture. And it really helped. Like I had, like I said, I had little ideas. I just kind of fed it little ideas here and there, and allowed it to learn about my album. I haven't submitted the music to it, but I allowed it to learn the messages about my album.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And it gave me like such profound, like, oh my God, it connected dots for me that I was
giving
like,
me chills.
Yeah, I didn't realize that there were all these, like, I'm a scattered person. Like, things are just scattered, and sometimes it takes me a little bit to, like, zoom in, and it really helped me take all of my ideas and just, like, zoom in and be like, this is a good plan. So.
That's awesome. You've been to the UK, right? This is kind of like a turning point for you. Would you like to share the story of kind of what happened to you?
I was studying criminal justice. I was near the end of my degree and I was working in the field, and on the surface, my whole life looked peachy. Like everyone was like, you got your stuff together. But I was so unhappy and just empty. And it was like the feeling of being lonely without being lonely. I was surrounded by people I loved. I was in a relationship. I was surrounded by colleagues that I loved and got along with well, but I still felt really lonesome. And I couldn't figure out why. So I ended up taking a solo trip to the UK, and I called it my vision quest. And yeah, it was exactly that. Like I needed time by myself, not surrounded by anybody that could influence me. Because although I value the opinions of the people I care about, sometimes the people that care about you, they don't know what you need, right? They know what looks good or what you're good at. Sure, they might know what you're good at. But the influence that I was getting was to steer away from music, because that's not the safe path. That's not the right. So I ended up going to England, and it just so happened that my roommate across the hallway from me was in the music program, and he had guitars and keyboards, and he had everything. And I didn't have anything. I didn't bring a guitar or anything with me. I hadn't played guitar. Yeah, I hadn't played guitar in like 5 years at that time.
That is crazy. So you're like, I'm not bringing anything with me. I'm just going to see what's going on here.
Yeah, I wasn't even singing. I think I sang in the shower at the most for like, because when I do something, this is the thing about me. When I do something, I zoom in and I'm like all in that thing. And because I was in school for criminal justice and working in the criminal justice field, that was my everything. And I gave 100% of me to that. Right. So for me to go to England, it was like, I just needed to go and do something different, change of scenery, figure it out. And I did. I ended up jamming with him for hours and hours and hours after a really bad night. And we just like hung out in the little corridor of our flat and jammed for hours. And I was like, oh, this is what happiness feels like.
Yeah. That's so beautiful. Guess who just joined us? The co-founder, the creator of the show. I should call him the creator of the show. BK Han, I have brought you back up here. How are you, BK?
Hi. Morning from Singapore.
Please allow me to introduce you to the amazing Mela Bee. She is our guest for episode 4, season 7. Mela, this is Mr. BK Han.
Hi, BK.
Hi.
How's it going?
Hi, Mela Bee. Welcome. Thank you for coming to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Do you remember your first memory, Mela? Your first memory ever?
My first memory ever?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh boy. For some reason, I'm just going to say this one because it just pops out in my head. And I was very young. I don't even know how old I was, but I remember my grandpa, on my mom's side, my grandpa used to wake up in the morning and his hair would be, he only had like a little bit of hair and his hair would be like a mess. It was just like the very few strands that he had was just like a mess. Right. And he would go into the bathroom, and when he went, he'd say, I go in the ugly duckling, and then he'd come out and he'd say, I come out the beautiful swan. I just remember that for some reason.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That could be a song.
Yeah.
That is so sweet.
Yeah.
Wait. What, so are your parents and grandparents, were they born in Canada or were they born in Europe or?
I am very Canadian, like Indigenous Canadian. So yeah, I've got Algonquin and Métis and
wow. Oh, you're native. You're native. Okay. Wow. Mm-hmm. So how much does your heritage, like, do you go to, First Nations events and things like that?
I wish I did. I've been very disconnected. Like my family, even like my dad's parents, my mom's parents were, I think the disconnection kind of happened further back. But I've just done my best to learn as much as I can independently. I would love to go visit different areas and kind of connect with the communities there. I was thinking about doing something like some sort of like charitable fundraiser event with my music would be really cool. So yeah, it's unfortunate because I feel it's weird. I feel connected with who I am as a person, like my spirituality and my just like personality. I feel I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Coming to the part of the show where I'm going to put Mela on the spot, and this BK, this is what you did to our guests on Connect Club. Mela, I need 2 words from you.
2 words?
Yeah.
Let's do sparrow and play.
What is it?
Play.
flies up, never comes down, dances around, lights flashing, no sound. Fame riding high, sparrow says I will live, never die. Sparrow, hold my hand and glide, glide, sparrow, glide, glide, sparrow, sparrow. No, oh, my soul, sparrow, 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 love. When my one come down, turn the record spin around, lay melody on the music train, hey. Sparrow, sparrow, sparrow. What was the second word?
Play.
Loves to play all day.
Yeah, rock.
What you say? Sparrow loves to play. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I was singing it and I was like, wait, I don't think I did the second word.
That's so funny. You ran with the sparrow. I love it.
I ran with the sparrow. It's our song.
Mhm.
How many NFTs do you have, Mela Bee? We've done an NFT together, although I kind of pulled a BK Han on you.
Yeah.
Yes, because BK, I don't think you know this story, but Mela Bee has a show called Promote Your Music, Please, right? Pimp Your Music, Please.
Yeah,
Plug your music.
music.
What's wrong with me? I can never remember that it's plugged.
Is this still running?
Sorry?
I mean, the show that Melanie has still.
Oh, it's been on a little break while I've been recording my album.
I see.
Yeah.
So yeah, on Wednesdays and during a Wednesday, I think, or maybe it was one of my spaces and you came in. I don't remember, but we were all there and Joe Nick's Hardistry BK had sung a song. No, Mela sang a song and she had an exchange with Joe about like, he said something cute to her. She responded. And then I was like, pretty and cool. That needs to be the song. I was like, oh my gosh. And then the melody popped in my head and guess what? Mela sang on it and I produced it here in the studio. Joe Nix sang on it. And we had a few other people. I don't remember right now. Did Fondue do something? Anyway, we released it on sound.xyz. And I think I sent additions to all of you guys, right? I sent additions to everybody. I don't know. I think only one person. We have one sale. Maybe one or two people bought it, but it doesn't matter. The point is we created it and it's featuring your voice. I love that song so much. In fact, I think it could be like a documentary, kind of just, a Web3 documentary. Hardistry's been saying he wants to make a movie. I don't know if you read that on X, but he really wants to make a movie of all of our lives and kind of how they all, intertwine somehow to kind of really present each artist in their own real lives. Would you be up for like recording kind of some daily life things? He even said like brushing your teeth, not you specifically, but just what are you doing every day, you Web3 artists? And kind of like connecting all the dots and seeing how amazing it is that we've been able to transform, what we feel is the music industry ultimately,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It will be nice. Yeah.
Right on. All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning into the Music Train. Mela, I would love for you to play another song. Would love to hear another song from Mela. I want to give a shout out to the sponsors. Thank you, everybody. You know who you are. Mr. BK Han's in the house today. We're so excited about that. Just not so long ago, 6 seasons ago, this show was born on Connect Club. Shout out to our sponsors. Here we go. Thank you, everybody. This is the Music Train, episode 4 with Mela Bee. Thank you to the listeners. You have a lot of fans out there, Mela Bee. Thank you so much for tuning in. If there's any final thought you'd like to give our listeners, the people that love you, there's so many around the world who celebrate you and your songwriting and your career. We just want to see you freaking take it all because you deserve it. And don't forget about the Music Train.
I will never forget the Music Train.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Appreciate the opportunity to come on and chat and play. Final thoughts? I don't know. My words of wisdom, what you focus on expands. So make sure you're focused on things that you want to expand.
I love that. BK, any final words?
Well, just keep going. I think we've been keeping this music train going, and yeah, it's just like a train, just keep going. Yeah. Thank you, Melody. Looking forward to your songs.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Okay. Shall I?
Yes, please. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in again. This is Bessie Mink, your humble host. I love you. We'll be back next week with Christina Fitzsimmons and Mela Bee here with her final song of the night. See you on X. And don't forget to visit Mela on all streaming platforms. You do have music released, correct? On all streaming platforms. Follow her, add her to your playlist. Check her out on X at Mela Bee Official and on Linktree. And check out her Patreon and support her. Thank you again, Mela, for making time for us today.
Yeah, of course. So my final song is another original. It's going to be on the album, and it's called Becoming Me. Take me for what I am. Just know I'm trying to be much better. Take me for what I give. Just know I wish I could give you more. Does it get easier? Please say it gets easier. 2, 3, 4. Just wanted to be somebody so close but still so far away. I'm recklessly becoming. Just wanted to be somebody so close but still so far away. I'm recklessly becoming me. I hold my stress inside my jaw. My room's a mess, just like my head. I've been told I can write a decent song. Is it a prerequisite to hate yourself a little bit? Does it get easier? Please say it gets easier. Just wanted to be somebody so close but still so far away. I'm recklessly becoming. Just wanted to be somebody so close but still so far away. I'm recklessly becoming. Just wanted to be somebody so close but still so far away. I'm recklessly becoming. Just wanted to be somebody so close but still so far away. I'm recklessly becoming.
I absolutely love that song.
Wow. I've not heard of such song for a long, long time, Did you wrote that?
Yeah.
So beautiful. I love it. I felt that. That was gorgeous. That's on the record.
Yeah.
I was hearing harmonies. Oh my gosh. How many songs are on the record?
If we're lucky and all of them make it, then it'll be 13.
Wow. That's a lot. That's awesome. Are you going to mint them on the blockchain too?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yes.
It'll be everywhere. Yeah.
Right
Wow.
on. I want to just share this with you. We did highlight you because he produced a song with you. He asked you to sing a song. Can you tell us a little bit about, was that the first time that you worked with Tony Parisi and the song that he wrote, Peace on Earth? I mean, it's such a beautiful song.
Yeah.
It really is a musical. And BK, you haven't heard this, I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song. It's it is a part of a musical, so it is very much in that vein, and it has a very wonderful message. Tony's an incredible songwriter. It was really easy to work with him. He was very happy with. He just sent me the song and was like, "Sing this," and then I sang it. He was like, "Great, that's perfect." So
nice.
Yeah,
well, I want to play it so you could so BK can hear it. Yeah, I have it here. We did here, check it out, guys.
Woke up singing and bells were ringing, good news bringing a brand new day.
It's so good. I love it so much.
I
I
love
love
to
that
have.
song.
Where can I find that?
It's on all platforms. Yeah,
Okay.
it's called Peace on Earth.
It's
Wow.
so beautiful, Mela. When we had Tony on the show, you know, like there it is. You created Peace on Earth, like right there. And why can't there be an animated series called Peace on Earth? Here it is. It's this animated series. Because, like, is that a series that's out? Usually we see all these dark shows, kind of like zombies and the apocalypse. But, like, you
Yeah.
just wrote Peace on Earth. It's like so evident. I love it so much. Thank you so much for being our guest. And thank you for making time. I know you're doing your record and you're very busy. And just shout out to your partner. Aren't you engaged? Didn't you just get engaged?
Yes.
Shout out to you and Dakota. Congratulations. Did you know he was going to propose to you?
No, I knew eventually that would be what happened, but I was completely caught off guard.
That's so great. He's a part of your band, a part of your life, a part of your huge part of your heart. I just wish you guys all the blessings. Is there anything else you'd like to share with our listeners who support you, who love you? I know that they would love to hear something just for them from you.
Yeah, thank you so much. It means the world. Honestly, I'm grateful beyond words can even describe for the support that I've received over the years. And I hope that this record is just everything that everyone hopes for. It's terrifying to let go of this music because I've held on to it closely for a very long time, and you guys have only ever heard acoustic versions. But I am proud of it. I'm proud of the work that's gone into it, and it wouldn't be happening. Honestly, it would not be happening without your support. So thank you.
Did you hear that, listeners? It's because of you. It's because of your support. Don't stop supporting. Find Mela and don't ever let go. And we'll see you back for the Music Train next week with Christina Fitzsimmons. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Music Train. I'm Vessi Mink. He's BK Han, and she's the amazing Mela Bee. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye. And oh my gosh, BK, go ahead. Sorry.
Thank you. Bye. Keep going.
Yeah, did you hear that David Duran wrote the theme song for Music Train? You guys love that song. Thank you. Big shout out to David Duran. All right, guys. See you next week.
All aboard, my friends, good to see you all again. We'll be driving to the port.